Welcome back, Truth Seeker. December 18th, 2017. Tonight, Kobe Bryant's jersey getting retired in Los Angeles while they host the Golden State Warriors. And how fitting, because Kobe's father, Joe Jellybean Bryant, was once drafted by the Warriors in 1975, 41 years before Kobe retired. Remember, the night Kobe retired, the final two games of the NBA season that were both being televised at the same time were the Lakers against the Jazz and the Warriors closing out their season, and there were some major parallels between those two games, which I'll remind you about. So check it out. Kobe Bryant's 39 years old, getting his number 8 and his number 24 retired tonight. December 18th, 2017. From his 39th birthday to today is 117 days. 117 days from his birthday to the retirement. If you write out 13 as a word, it sums to 117. And today leaves 13 days left in the year. Once upon a time in 1996, Kobe Bryant was the 13th overall pick in the NBA draft by Charlotte before being traded to the Lakers for Vlade Divac. Notice, LA where he ended up, 13. And again, his father, drafted in the league 41 years before he retired. 41's the 13th prime number. 41 the 13th prime. Notice LA also has gematria 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41. So does Golden State, the retirement ceremony against Golden State. Again, last year, when he closed out his NBA career, that game was on ESPN1. The Warriors game was on ESPN2. And as for his father, Joe Bryant, he was a number 1 overall pick, 1975. Again, 41 years before Kobe retired in 2016. Now look at this. Kobe retired 13 years after Jordan, two men who had remarkably similar careers. Check this out. Jordan's last game was against Philadelphia. Kobe was born in Philly. You know, the Warriors, once upon a time, were in Philly. They were the team that represented in the first basketball championship against Minnesota, the team that became the Los Angeles Lakers. But check this out right here. Jordan's final game against the Wizards. I think I got it down here. Here we go. Jordan's last game, while he was on the Wizards against Philadelphia was April 16th, 2003. Kobe's last game was April 13th, appropriately on the 13th, 2016. That was exactly 678 weeks later. On the nose, look at it. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant using what is known on this cipher as English Gematria, or on the Gematrinator calculator, Sumerian Gematria. They're both 678, and they retired exactly 678 weeks apart. Kobe's final game was against Utah. We'll talk about why that matters, but notice Utah Jazz also 678, like his poem, Dear Basketball, 678. The same night that Kobe retired, 678 weeks after Jordan, the Warriors eclipsed Michael Jordan's Bulls win record, and Curry and Klay Thompson set a new NBA record with 678 combined three-pointers. The exact same number. The night Kobe retired, 678 three-pointers for the Golden State Warriors, an NBA record. And as I was explaining back then, the NBA is using technology to ensure shots go in or stay out, to make sure that every game is scripted to the point, which I've been proving. Look what happened this year on May 7th. May 7th this year, 2017. CNN had a story about this from May 7th. Look at this. They give you a 57-second timer for the story from May 7th. The word Harlem equals 57. The word helicopter equals 57. Backboard 57. Trick shot 57. Entertainer 57. The story was that this guy made a bank shot from a helicopter over 200 feet above the basket on his first try. Now, do you believe that? You believe the Harlem Globetrotter is that good to shoot a basketball from above more than 200 feet above the rim in a helicopter and make it on his first shot? No. It's because they're using technology to make sure the shots go in. This guy's name was Bullard, as in bullshit. You see this? Do you see this? So anyway, it's all mocking, all by the numbers. Coming back to Kobe. We covered the 678 piece. Notice this as well. Steph Curry, when the Warriors were red hot, they got upset by the Lakers. And look at what the score was, 117. You know, we just talked about this. You write out 13 equals 117. 117 days after Kobe's birthday, his full name equals 117. They got beat 117-97, and his record 157 straight games with a three-pointer made came to an end. And this happened at the Staples Center. Talked about this the night it happened. Staples Center equals 157. So does Kobe Bryant, who used to play there. You know? 157 is the 37th prime number. Los Angeles, 37. Kobe Bryant, destined to play in LA. Now, notice this. Kobe Bryant equals 58, Los Angeles Lakers 58, Golden State 58, Oakland 58, Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58. Freemasonry created American basketball. When Kobe was drafted, he was drafted June 26, 1996, the 13th overall pick. From his birthday, or from the draft to his upcoming 18th birthday at the time, was 58 days. How perfect. Ends up on the Lakers, and he was traded to the Lakers on July 1st when he was still 17 years old. July 1st, 1/7, 17, NBA equals 17. Celtics lead the NBA with 17 championships. Yankees lead the MLB with 27 championships. MLB equals 27. So does baseball, so does play ball. So what are the odds, huh? What are the odds? Something else worth pointing out. Kobe Bryant last year, he scored 60 points. He scored 60, took 50 shots, and only scored 60 points. That's absolutely pathetic. If you watch the game, ESPN All Game had a Kobe shot count clock mocking the fans, knowing it was all part of the script that Kobe'd be taking 50 shots to score his 60 points. But here's what was so sick about it. Moses Malone, who was drafted out of high school like Kobe, who was drafted to the Utah Stars. By the way, Stars equals 58. Moses Malone, drafted to the Utah Stars out of high school, dropped dead at age 60. That was right after Daryl Dawkins dropped dead at age 58. Two former teammates for Philadelphia, both dead in the offseason. 33 years from the last time Philadelphia won the championship. Moses Malone drops dead at 60. Then Kobe ends up scoring 60 against Utah, who Moses Malone was drafted by. From the date Moses Malone died, which was September 13th, to the day Kobe scored 60 was 213 days. LA, the 213 area code. Death in Satanic Gematria equals 213. Remember, Tupac Shakur released his final studio album, All Eyes on Me, on February 13th, 213, then died 213 days later. Number always found around death. Moses Malone, dead at 60, drafted by Utah. Kobe finishes his career against Utah. 213 days later, scoring 60. The word nigger equals 60. Think about who runs the NBA, the Zionist Jews, the false Jews, who stole the true identity of the Jews, which are black people. That's why they got rid of books from the Bible. The books they got rid of make it clear that the original Jews were black. Notice the Utah Jazz. If you watch that game, the Utah Jazz didn't score a single point in the final 5 minutes of the game. Have you ever heard of that before? An NBA game, a team can't score a single point in 5 minutes. Notice they finished with 96, like the year Kobe was drafted. Freemason, 96. See? You see? LeBron had that whole racist thing his home getting spray painted with the N-word and the 213 area code just before the NBA Finals last year. Last year, the NBA Finals began on June 1st, the day leaving 213 days left in the year. The NBA Finals equals 213. It was LeBron's 213th career playoff game. Racism 213. Not hard to see what's going on when you know the code. So, this is why the retirement's happening tonight, December 18th, the day that leaves 13 days left in the year. December 18th also has gematria of 93, like Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is on the 93rd meridian. Again, the Lakers, originally from Minneapolis, played Philadelphia in the first basketball championship in 47. Today happens to have 47 numerology. Number of time, 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. You know, I shouldn't have any critics. The only reason I have critics is because there's really dumb people in this world. I've been exposing this stuff again and again over the years. The same patterns persist, you know. Pretty much everything in this video is rehashed that I've already talked about, except for the fact, you know, that the retirement ceremony is happening tonight, because that's news. That's just now happening. Notice Kobe's also 39, a number divisible by 13. 3 13s equals 39. But I mean, seriously, who wants to deny any of this? Like I've been saying, professional sports, all scripted by the numbers. The final scores, the box scores, the things that happen off the field, the retirement ceremonies. It's a father-son league. Kobe, retiring 41 years after his father comes in the league, or is drafted in the league. I mean, how can you deny it? 678 three-pointers in light of the retirement of Kobe and Jordan, 678 weeks apart. How do you deny it? You know, been telling you all this time they're using technology. The scores are all perfect. The shot clock's all synced up. You know, you see things like the Harlem Globetrotter make this shot on May 7th. And again, I'll link this Gematria calculator. Harlem 57. Helicopter 57, May 7th. You know, trick shot 57. What is it again? Backboard 57. Let's see you bank it from the helicopter, 200 feet above the hoop first try. You can't do it without one of these guided balls. You know? Why do they do this? To ensure outcomes, to ensure Vegas betting, to ensure the script. We live in a world of technology. A lot of technology is used for evil, unfortunately. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.